Good morning, everyone. We are so blessed to have you here. For those of you who I may not have had a chance to meet yet, I say I'm very blessed because I consider it a blessing to be the principal of this school. My name is Lorianne Rotz. Not only am I the principal, but I'm a graduate as well. And so once upon a time, I sat in those pews as an 8th grader, and I always tell the 8th graders, you never know when someone will resurface from your class. And so here I am today. And I am so excited to see you here. I'm so excited to have you here. But the reason that I'm so excited is because what brings us here, what brings me here each and every day, is the passion that I have for Catholic education and the passion that I have for your grandchildren. And what I love as I look around, I am so filled with joy on this day because what brings everyone to this church, this campus at this moment, is the love that we have for the children. And there is no greater gift than love. So thank you for being here with us this morning. And I just like to take this opportunity to kind of give you a state of the school address, if you will, to tell you all of the great things those things that you can see and other things that you might not be able to see. I'd like to share that with you at this time so you know where your grandchildren are each and every day. You know that they are loved and you know that they are well cared for, and most importantly, you know that we are helping them to reach their fullest potential. So some of the things that we've had going on just this past year, it's amazing, first of all, to think that so much can happen in one year, and it feels like we were just here together. So over the past year, since the school year started, we came back. And some of the resources and technology that you may or may not see that we've been doing, as you go throughout the campus, please take a moment after you have lunch together, have your grandchildren take you around and show you the campus because there are great things to see. Have them take you into our media center because we have been working, our library media center, because we have been working on upgrading that. We are in a 3-year plan. We have gone through the first part of the plan, and that is an upgrade to our furniture in there. We want to be able to use that space and transition to different groupings, those that may join us from the parish when we have opportunities to go in there, and then during the school day for us to be able to have flexibility in that space. The goal of that space is to be able, God bless you, to increase all of our STREAM opportunities, those engineering ways of thinking for our kids, because we want to get them thinking higher order, critical thinking, thinking outside the box, answering all of those whys, because we know that many of the jobs that they will have not even been created yet by the time they get to be adults. So we want them to be able to lead a group. We want them to be able to be part of a group themselves as the member of the group. We want them to think outside of the box and be able to be challenged and problem solvers. So that space, we have begun that process of helping them to be able to use that space to do research, to use technology as a resource, not to replace anything, but to enhance the learning. Speaking of other areas where we have looked, where you will find with our resources and some of the things that you'll find around campus, our facilities. You may notice, if you were with us last year, you notice that this year we have crosswalks out there and we've increased our sidewalks for safety and security. So as you go back, you may not have noticed it before, but that makes a huge difference for us as we're traveling on campus. It helps us to keep your grandchildren safe as we're traveling, but it also helps all of us through the parish and the school as well. We also, as some of the other highlights that we've had with our facilities, if you walk through the 300 buildings, so that would be your 1st through 4th grade building. We have new carpeting throughout that entire building. We did that last summer, so before we started off our school year, we recarpeted that whole building. We also, in all of the classrooms, we traded out, changed out, upgraded, and updated all of our computers, the teacher stations and the student teacher stations as well as all of the printers, because we know that every few years, as soon as you buy it, it's out of date, right? And so we've done that. And also you'll notice in 6 of the classrooms, we've begun the process of trading out the boards that we had that were our primary form of instruction. We've been trading those out to touchscreen panels. Last year, if you were here with us, you may have seen that in the computer lab. This year, we are starting to update those and upgrade our classrooms for that. Not only have we put the touchscreen panels in, but we were also able to enhance our sound system. So now the sound is throughout, we have speakers in the classrooms, and the sound is throughout the whole classroom to enhance the audio as well as that video. That is our primary source of instruction because we know that we need to keep them moving. We know that these kids are ready to be challenged, but also ready to be, that we want to be able to engage them and keep them engaged in that instruction as we're in the classroom. But it also provides a lot of resources that we're able to pull from. So it helps us as an instructional tool as well as the teaching team. All of these things we've been able to do because of the fundraiser. We have a fall fundraiser, our Mustang Stampede, which many of you probably got a phone call from your grandchild asking you to help with that, as well as our auction that we just had last weekend, which was a huge success. I say that it was a huge success because not only was it a dynamic, phenomenal fundraiser, but it was also a dynamic party to be a part of. And so you want something where you can bring people together in the community, enjoy your time together, while we help to raise funds for our school as well. Many of those things that we have been able to do have been possible because of the fundraisers, because of the support that you give each and every day. And also, we're able to ensure the long-term stability of our school because we are able to put funds into our endowment, so we will have long-term sustainability of St. Mary Magdalene Catholic School. Other things that you may see, if you haven't gotten a chance to check out the music room, we did a major overhaul on the music room. We now, over the summer, we put in wall-to-wall carpeting. We have changed out and done some redecorating in there. We've purchased new instruments. We are in the process of working on the storage piece for that. So maybe when you come next year, you'll see, well, definitely, if you come next year, you will see that because that's my plan for the summer. So we will continue with the storage in there. But don't forget to check that out because we've got some good things that have been happening in that music room. As far as our safety and security, our safety is always, the safety of your grandchildren is always our top priority. We love them, and we want their parents and their grandparents to know that the greatest gift that we can give is for them to know that we are loving them and caring for them from the minute they are dropped off till the minute they are picked up. So those of you that came in this morning through our office, you may have noticed that we have a new buzzing in system in the office that allows us to, not only have we been funneling everyone through that office, as you know, with our gates around the campus, but this allows us to welcome our guests at the front door as well before having them enter into our campus. That is one of the enhancements that we have added on this year. Also, as we move forward, if you're local and you're here joining us each and every weekend for our parish masses, we hope that you, we love to see you here, so don't hesitate to say hi when we do see you, but you'll start to see an increase in the signage on campus as well. Not only are we increasing the signs and symbols of our faith, but we're increasing the signage so that people know where to go when they come on campus, so you will begin to see that upgrade as well. You may also notice that as you're going around campus, if you come on any other day, today we have it open so that we can enjoy your company and you can enjoy ours as well. But on any other day, you will see if you come on campus, you notice that I have my staff lanyard around me. You will see that increasing. You'll probably get asked about 5 different times from somebody on campus to go to the office and check in. So this allows us as well for the safety and security of our children so that they can identify very easily who is on campus and what their purpose is. The staff wears black, our volunteers and visitors have different colors, and our contractors as well. All of those little things that you may not even realize are things that are going on behind the scenes, but these are things to enhance that safety for your grandchildren. We know that our Catholic identity is the foundation of who we are. It is first and foremost what brings us here. And so we want to make sure that not only are we instilling the tradition of our faith, but we know a foundation to live by is so very important. 2 aspects of that. One is service, and service is such a huge part of what we call our students to be very aware of, and how do we instill that in them? Some of the things that we have been doing and some of the things that we do throughout the year, among the countless things that happen within the classrooms themselves individually. As the school as a whole, our 8th graders several times during the year go out into the community They go to 10 different locations in the local community, and they may read to students in a school. They stock shelves at a food pantry. They visit nursing homes. They take their desire to serve and to be servant leaders out into the community. We spend all of kindergarten through 7th grade teaching them and instilling that in them and taking them in little trips along the way. We know that when they are in 8th grade, they are on fire with the desire to go. Not just leave us, but also to go and make a difference. And so we help them with that so that they can go and make a difference and see the difference that they can make. The other thing that we do and that we have continued to maintain, it's a long-standing tradition for us. We are blessed to have an adult daycare on campus. All of the grade levels have an opportunity to go to the adult daycare and visit with what I like to say, I say the grandmas and grandpas, but they go and visit with them, and they have special activities that they do with them. Yesterday, they made cute little Easter baskets together. This gives them a chance to show an appreciation and to develop a bond that is a little bit different on campus, a chance to serve within our very own community, but a chance to understand what love looks like just a little bit differently. Our first big service opportunity at the beginning of the year it was in conjunction with our parish, and we had a mercy morning where we were able to serve and reach out into the greater community. There were many donations that were given, but it was really hands-on deck, corporal works of mercy, opportunities for us to pack backpacks and give them to students who may be in need, for us to pack bags that may go to the homeless shelter of toiletries and things that they would be able to use. We continued that journey through our year. In the fall, around Christmas time, we packed over 100 bags for meals for those that were at the sharing center. We were able, actually, our goal was 100, and we served well over 100 families a Christmas dinner. All of your grandchildren helped to do that. They were a part of it. Not only sending in the donations, but they helped decorate the bags. They created prayer cards. They worked as buddies. They also made Christmas ornaments with buddies, and we gave those Christmas ornaments out. They were able to be the hands and feet of Christ from here, working together and reaching out to our larger community. In the spring, we just recently had our Lenten service opportunity. Your grandchildren brought in many different donations. Actually, our kindergartners brought in diapers as well, and they were busy collecting those to send out as well as food donations. We came together as a school community after school one day and made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches so that we could pack. Our goal was 100 lunches. We actually went over 200. We packed over 200 lunches we delivered half to the Coalition of the Homeless in April, and we will deliver the other half for May. In addition, our faculty and staff went and served dinner at the Coalition for the Homeless, and we served over 300 meals to those residents and those that came to join us off the streets here in Orlando. It gave us an opportunity to practice what we preach, because it's one thing for us to learn about our faith, it's another for us to go out and act in our faith, and that is such a critical part of who we are. The second part, along with service, our Catholic identity is defined by our service, and it's also defined by what we do each and every day here. And what we have focused on this year, not only the virtues and the values that you have instilled in your families at home, but we bring that into the everyday, and every day we talk about giving and being our best selves. It is very easy to know the rules. It's very easy for us to say what those rules are. It's very easy when I take anyone out of their element to tell me all the right things. But it's another thing to do those things when no one is watching. And so not only as our children are remembering those things, as adults, those who come each and every day to be with your children, your grandchildren, we make sure that we are all giving of our best selves. We all talk about being our best selves. We all check each other if we are not being our best selves, because that is such an important piece. We have been given a gift of life, a gift of love, a gift to be able to serve one another. And it is our job, our gift to give to others. I am so grateful that all of you are here with us today. I am so thankful because this church is filled abundantly with love today. We are blessed with the gift of your grandchildren each and every day, and that comes because of what you instill in them from the very day that they are born. So we thank you for the gift that you give to them. We thank you for being here with us. We thank you for instilling that foundation as a family at home so that we can take them and help them to continue to grow into the best people that they can be, the people that God intends for us to be. I feel very blessed to lead this school, but I feel even more blessed to be able to spend my days with your grandchildren because they are what brings me here every day. I tell them all the time, I love you, and that's why I expect so much. I usually add that in. But I love them, and I am so passionate about Catholic education. I'm passionate about Catholic education because I was a product of 12 years of Catholic education. It is what brings me back each and every day. So thank you for the gift of being with us. Thank you for sharing this day with you. We have been talking about holy moments these past few weeks in school and as a parish at large. And holy moments are when we give ourselves 100% to be present to someone else. And so I thank you for the holy moment that you are giving to your grandchildren today, because you are here giving of yourself 100% to the gift of them. Time can never be replaced with anything else. And your gift of time that you are giving to them is truly a holy moment. Thank you for being with us. And as you leave the church today, you're welcome to join. You can go back to the classrooms and join us in the classrooms and have a picnic lunch there. You can go to the art room. You can go to the picnic tables. The cafeteria is always full as well. If you purchased a lunch, or if your grandchildren, maybe they know if you purchased a lunch, those lunches can be picked up in the cafeteria. There are lots of volunteers over there all set to receive you. So if you just stop by the cafeteria, you can pick up your lunch, and then you can picnic wherever you'd like to on campus. This is a beautiful way for us to be in Holy Week as we enter into the holiest days of our Catholic faith. Thank you for the gift of you. Thank you for the gift of your grandchildren. Thank you for being with us today. God bless all of you, and I look forward to seeing you on campus.